From throwing attackers away to saving Speed from dangerous situations, here are 15 times IShowSpeed was saved by his bodyguards. Let's start with Speed participating in one of the craziest competitions in England. Everything looked fun until a random dude suddenly lunged at him. His bodyguard stepped in to protect him. And that wasn't the only time someone came after Speed. While watching a match in the UK, something unexpected happened.
What the? Yo. What the?
Speed was not ready for that. His bodyguards locked the situation down.
Why'd he put his hand on me, bro? I didn't put his hands on him, bro. If you had a problem, you could have said that to us, bro.
Security then kicked the guy out of the stadium.
Yeah, bro, I'm all right. Bro, it was just for no reason. Like, I didn't even touch the guy, bro. It was just for no reason. Like, I didn't even touch the guy, bro.
And that is nothing compared to what Speed's bodyguards did in Liberia. Speed was only a few minutes into the stream when he met this big fan.
I love you! I love you! Zoo! I love you! I love you!
Man, get up, man! Get up, man!
Zoo!
What's he doing, bro?
But things didn't stop there. The bodyguards had to step in. But 1 hour later, out of nowhere, someone attacked him. The bodyguards saved his life, but it's not over. 20 minutes later, another random dude. Luckily, his bodyguards protected him, but the danger follows Speed even during New Year's Eve in South Africa. He was celebrating with the crowd and everything looked hyping until a random guy started pressing him way too much. His bodyguard didn't waste any time. The next one happened in New York when Speed was enjoying a bicycle ride through the city. Everything looked cool until... Ouch, he lost control. He was lucky his bodyguards made sure he didn't get hit by oncoming traffic.
Say wallahi, that just happened on stream.
If you think this is crazy, wait until you see what Speed's bodyguards did for him in Norway. Just minutes after he entered a store, fans trapped him inside.
What is this, bro? No, this is bad, bro.
But the fans were so aggressive that they even broke the door.
I need holler the fuck. What the fuck? He broke the glass, bro. What the fuck? Dog.
And that wasn't all. When Speed tried to hit his Sue, something unexpected happened.
Oh, that was so fire! I think I just broke my ankle.
Then, as if things couldn't get any worse, one fan forced his way through and tried to attack him. Bodyguards threw him out. Luckily, the bodyguard finally carried Speed to his car, but the fans completely lost control. They pulled out some of his hair and later sold it on eBay. Let's go to Speed's wedding in India, where the bodyguards were crucial. Everything was under control until Speed started riding a horse. His bodyguards arrived just in time to pull him away from a potentially fatal accident. In Puerto Rico, things were completely different.
Puerto Rico!
The real danger here was food.
It's feeling good, wallahi.
While traveling, Speed isn't supposed to eat too much foreign food because it makes him sick.
Oh.
But in Puerto Rico, Speed started eating everything he found.
Oh yeah!
He ate plate after plate like he forgot he was human. His bodyguard Rudy had to step in and stop him before he destroyed his stomach.
Told you don't eat too much.
Bro, I think I ate too much, bro.
But he kept eating. So Rudy had to stop him.
Hold on. One more bite. Dog. I do gotta let it go. You right. I gotta let it go.
Way too much.
You right.
And one last bite for the road. but the food was too good. Speed wanted to go back.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's good.
The next one is even crazier.
Rudy, they got you.
Speed was just walking in Slovenia until fans started getting too close.
Rudy, they got you.
Rudy stepped in to protect Speed, but then he got hit while trying to hold everyone back.
Oh, what y'all throwing? They got my bodyguard.
Bro really got hurt just to keep Speed safe.
What was that? I don't know what that was.
Rudy literally risked his life to save Speed that day. The next one shows why Speed's bodyguards are more than just bodyguards.
What the hell? That's magic.
In Zambia, a guy came up to Speed and started doing a magic trick.
How's he doing that? Wait, do that again.
At first, Speed was confused and actually believed it.
How's he doing that, Chuck? Look, baby. Stop moving. I can't speak. Speed is jumping. It's jumping. It's jumping. Stay here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Why'd you do that? I'm not believing it. I'll let you do it one more time.
But his bodyguard, Henry, was watching closely.
Let's see it. Try one more time. Sweat. How is he doing that?
Henry noticed the guy was holding a string.
Wait, hold him behind. Wait.
Wait, what's that? What's that? Tell we caught him. He has a string right here. You can't do me like that.
Henry exposed the whole trick in seconds.
Why'd I actually believe it for a second?
Bodyguard Henry even saved Speed back home in America.
Batman!
He was just streaming when, out of nowhere, two guys dressed as Batman showed up to beat him up. Henry stepped in and took both of them down.
Oh! Yes! 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 Get him, Henry! You! Oh! Boom! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Boom!
Not even Batman could get past Speed's bodyguards, and people are always finding new ways to mess with Speed. He was calmly taking a picture with a nice costume until
What the?
the bodyguards quickly locked the situation down.
Get out of me.
But dealing with annoying fans didn't stop there. In Cambodia, a guy kept getting way too close to Speed and crossed the line. The bodyguards reacted immediately. Bodyguard Rudy removed him like a bag of groceries. Even Speed was shocked by how easily Rudy handled him. The next one is a crazy attack in Finland. Speed was just visiting another country as usual when something crazy happened. He clearly didn't see that coming.
Which way?
Luckily, his bodyguards reacted immediately. But fans are not always the biggest danger to Speed. In Puerto Rico, he decided to try an electric bike. It was fun until...
How do I go? Like that? How do I go? What the fuck?
Whoa.
Slow, you got this.
Bodyguard Henry immediately told him to get off the bike. Bro knew he was 1 second away from a crazy accident. The next one in Zimbabwe is the most emotional. His bodyguards immediately stepped in. Speed clearly wasn't ready for that. In China, bodyguard Rudy saved Speed from an attacker.
Okay, bro.
Speed didn't even notice the danger at first, but Rudy saw everything. And that's similar to what happened with fans in Austria.
What's good? You're hard. I love you, Speed.
His bodyguards had no choice but to push them back to keep Speed safe. The next one could have ended much worse. In Ghana, Speed stepped out of a helicopter before the blades had fully stopped. He was about to walk away when the pilot suddenly pulled him back.
Let's go.
Get down. Get down.
until it stops.
Oh, the blade.
Speed had no idea how close he was to the spinning blades.
Oh, yo, that blade could have got us, though. That blade could have got us.
One wrong move and he could have died.
Loki maybe just saved my life right there.
Thank you.
He probably just saved my life. That blade could have got us.
No one expected that, just like when Speed got strangled by a fan in South Africa. And a moment later, something crazier and unexpected happened.
Who said W wrong?
Luckily, his bodyguards were on timing. W Bodyguards. Thanks for watching.